All right, here we go with homework 1.1-7. First couple of problems deal with the mean. Mean is what you've always known as average. Okay, in a true statistics class, you don't call, we talk about average can mean several different things like mean, mode, median, or all different types of averages. But the mean is when you add up certain number of numbers and divide by that number to find out what's in the middle. So here I don't have any numbers associated with these bars here, but when I find the mean of them, I just got to find the number in the middle of these. So really, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this bar up until it is directly between these two bars. Okay, so I've got, in that case, I think I need to go up this high because I'd have 1, 2, 3 above that line and 1, 2, 3 below that line. So if I pulled it up that high, that would represent the number in the middle of these two bars. Now, on the one on the bottom, you've got more than two bars. So you've got to find the line that is right in the middle of all of these. So let's just test one here. Let's just say I draw a line. Let me get it here. I'm going to say this is the line. Boom. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to say that's my line. All right. Probably not, because I've got the ones that are above the line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things above that line. And these bars right here are exactly on the line. And there's only one below the line. So I need these things to balance that are above and below the line. So I'm going to need to try a different line. Let's try a different one. Let me get rid of that one. All right, I got rid of that one, and let's try a different one. Let's go here. Let's go right there. See how that works out. Then above that line, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Below this blue line, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that balances. So what I need to do is, once I figured out that's how high I need to bring it, I pull that line, that bar, up to that height. That would be the average of those. It's right in the middle. All right, these next set of questions deal with this summation symbol. The sigma symbol is a summation symbol in math, which just means you're adding some things together. This tells you, the number on the bottom tells you where to start, and this tells you how far to go, and this tells you what to do with those numbers, maybe other than add them. So in this case, for instance, if this 2 wasn't here, then all this would be asking me to do is add these 4 numbers together. All right. Since that exponent is there, what it's asking me to do is to add these 4 numbers, add their squares together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 6 squared plus 18 squared plus 15 squared plus 17 squared to get my answer. That's all that notation is saying. Add the 4 squares of the numbers. All right, now these problems, they look a little bit more complicated, definitely more numbers to add. And I would suggest you, if you don't know how to use lists on your calculator, on your TI 80, whatever you got there, you're going to need to know how to do that. But what I would pop these in, I'd pop these in a list and then let the calculator add that list. And I'll put out a video showing you how to do that here in the next day or so, if I can figure that out. But so this is what this is saying is you're going to take each of these numbers, divide them by 10, and then add them together. Okay, so that's what this is really saying, that you're going to divide by 10 and then add. But, you know, what happens is, what you can do is you can just add them together, get a total, then divide the whole thing by 10, and you get the same answer. Okay, so what I would tell you to do in this situation is add those 14 numbers, boom, get an answer, and then last thing, divide it by 10. All right, now what's a little different down here, what this is saying down here is you want to add 36 to all of these and then add them together. Okay, another way to think about that is just add all these together and then add 36 12 times, because there are 12 numbers in there, and you've added 30. What that's doing is adding 36 each time. So what I would do is type these in a list, add them together, and then add whatever this number comes out to be, 36 times 12, to what my total is to get my answer. Okay, those may take a little practice, but definitely try to figure out how to use lists on the TI. It's going to help you. It's going to save you some time. All right, let me know if you got some questions. I think that's my last slide. Yep. And I'll be putting up a video for homework 1-8 real soon.